Well, great morning, everyone. Today is Hogalishi Day, so I'm not going to do many readings because I never know what we're going to read on this afternoon. But I do want to pull cards on, what's her name, Elaine Chao, who apparently, when her husband had his massive coronary, she left 3 days after and has not been back. She's gone to China. So what can you tell us about Elaine Chao? So the reading's about a manipulation. Okay. Ah, what a nice way to start out. A manipulation. Energy coming into it is their past, her past. Above it, the burden. And the foundation is the nightmare. Okay? Heavy mentality. The energy of this weighing down, a manipulation from the past. Now, I never saw their marriage as a big love story, okay? That's just, no. A marriage of convenience. It benefited both of them. But let's see what else the cards have to say. So what's going on now? Currently, the truth coming down, this weighing down of mentality of what's taking place. Challenge is what they're juggling. Above it, what's being overturned, what they're trying to suspend, and the foundation when it comes to the family things. Now, I think the family in question is the Repugly Ugly Party, okay? Trying to keep him on life support, although head of Republican Party was saying, oh yeah, I had a 20-minute conversation with him yesterday. Now, two people said that, and they said exactly the same thing. They both had a 20-minute conversation with him about the same things. Okay? Well, I think if they had a conversation, I don't think he was talking back. Okay? But anyway, let's see what we have. When it comes to Elaine Chao, potential outcome is not liking the harvest. Okay, the concrete reality of what's taking place. Outside influence, the light coming on it. Above it, what's rapidly moving. And the foundation is controlling the actions. The nightmare of the family things, controlling the action. Above it, the burden of things being overturned in suspension and rapidly moving. It's a manipulation of the past. The, again, swords. The weight of this is coming down on what they're juggling. Potential outcome has to do with the harvest and the light. The light on it. So let's see what's driving it. The new action, when it comes to those close to the whole situation, looking for outside information, the authorities, not liking what's coming, okay? Justice and a victory for what's being birthed in America, what's being worked on, the strength of what's being shared from, guess what? The dark side, the dark drama, okay? A manipulation. Judgment when it comes to the truth of where things are moving to when it comes to, guess who? The repugly uglies, the wealthy, and they're gaslighting. So she's walking away. She's distancing from this, okay? Her feet hit the pavement since she took off. And we have this rapid mentality moving from the White House and affecting the world of yet again, another control and abuse of power when it comes to be able to stay in control, and what they're hiding with this cup overflowing of new information. The wheel is turning on what's coming in and what's up in the air. That could be a potential tower moment. So standing guard, feeling embattled with what's going on, the pain of this, mental, physical pain. So what did she do? She left. Okay? She left. Because she understood the mentality of this. It's about the wealth. She's very wealthy. Being out in the cold when it comes to the fights, the struggles, the agreements with the deception, okay, the things done by the dark of night. What's new, concrete about his death, about his inability, okay, brain dead, okay, about his being brain dead, and the new concrete messages they're putting out. The club in hand with what's being handed out about the death. What they're trying to construct when it comes to long term, holding on to the, keeping close when it comes to the financial, when it comes to the evidence, trying to temper things with the actions in hand. But they're going to investigate, look deeper into these, what they're trying to sell, and the choices being made are coming to being pushed to the edge, looking at losses with what's being handed out when it comes to the powers that be, figuring out the next move, new information. When it comes to Trumpenstein, trying to keep the lid on things and the takeaway with all of this, the new action, message about the actions, what they're trying to hang on to. When it comes to the democratic things, they're trying to tie them up and block it. So, she's seeing the writing on the wall. They had no close relationship, okay? And so the manipulation that was going on, and there was a lot of manipulation also in the past, apparently, with her and McConnell. And the burden of all that, what's hanging over her head with all of this, the burden and the ongoing nightmare when it comes to family dynamic, things being overturned. The truth is coming out, and the challenge is what's being juggled. And so to control the action with what's rapidly moving and the potential outcome of the harvest and the light coming out, she decided to leave and go back to China until this blows over. Okay, I guess she didn't want to hang around and be a part of it. Okay, she sees what's going on, what they're doing. Since she has no close, real love life with McConnell, she decided her best option was to take a powder, go back to China, and so she's not actively involved with what they're doing with this whole kerfuffle of lies and deception And so she took off. And she says, I'll wait it out in China. I am not a part of this. Do not rope me into this deception of saying he's alive when he's brain dead. Okay? So apparently he's been brain dead for a while. Again, she sees the writing on the wall and says, I am not going to be a part of this. Okay? I'm going to be out of the country, so you cannot accuse me of any of this. Okay? You guys are going to do what you're going to do, but I'm out of here. Okay? So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.